And they know that in our disunited state we can be manipulated. And they are in the process of manipulating us. So today, there is not a single African country in which the Chinese have not built a stadium. They think we love stadia. There is not a single African country in which they are not building some roads. The Chinese are capable of delivering 3 types of qualities of the things they do. Quality number 1, they take to the United States of America and Europe. Quality number 2, they take to their fellow Asian countries, including India. Quality number 3, which is at the very bottom, they dump in Africa, and the Africans consume them gleefully. And it's because of our disunity, we are incapable of speaking with one voice. You know, many times when I look at Ghana, the Ghanaian president, whom I respect, is invited to Beijing to negotiate with Beijing, as indeed the Kenyan president would be, and the Burundi president, to negotiate with Beijing on a bilateral basis. And when they invite African leaders, they humor them, complete with guards of honor and 21 gun salutes, so that they think that they are equal. But the Ghanaian economy's GDP is possibly 1/3 of the GDP of the city of Beijing. The Burundian economy is only $2 billion United States dollars, which is the same amount that an American professional boxer earns in 1 year. The economy of Benin is smaller than Coca-Cola's advertising budget for 1 year. In other words, African economies are Mickey Mouse economies which cannot compete. And because we are disunited, we are incapable of moving as one unit. The European Union wants to have what they call bilateral negotiations with Benin. The European Union's combined economy, perhaps the largest market in the world today, is something in the neighborhood of 14 trillion United States dollars if you combine the European Union economy, and you have bilateral negotiations with Benin. That is smaller than the turnover of Standard Chartered Bank. In other words, the president of Standard Chartered Bank could very well be the one negotiating with the president of Benin, if we were to be realistic. But that is because we are disunited. And I'm submitting to us that the only antidote to that is our unity. I know, as I said yesterday, that there are already efforts to move Africa in the direction of unity at the economic front, but the suspicions in Africa are too great. The African politician is perhaps, with due respect to them, Africa's curse. You know, as I talk about African unity, China refuses to get out of my mind. And I hope I'm wrong. But the Chinese know that we are disunited. And they know that in our disunited state we can be manipulated. And they are in the process of manipulating us. So today, there is not a single African country in which the Chinese have not built a stadium. They think we love stadia. There is not a single African country in which they are not building some roads. The Chinese are capable of delivering 3 types of qualities of the things they do. Quality number one, they take to the United States of America and Europe. Quality number two, they take to their fellow Asian countries, including India. Quality number three, which is at the very bottom, they dump in Africa, and the Africans consume them gleefully. And it's because of our disunity, we are incapable of speaking with one voice. You know, many times when I look at Ghana, the Ghanaian president, whom I respect, is invited to Beijing to negotiate with Beijing, as indeed the Kenyan president would be, and the Burundi president, to negotiate with Beijing on a bilateral basis. And when they invite African leaders, they humor them, complete with guards of honor and 21 gun salutes, so that they think that they are equal. You know, as I talk about African unity, China refuses to get out of my mind. And I hope I'm wrong. But the Chinese know that we are disunited. And they know that in our disunited state we can be manipulated. And they are in the process of manipulating us. So today, there is not a single African country in which the Chinese have not built a stadium. They think we love stadia. There is not a single African country
Boy, look at you, little Sky. How you doing?
Good.
Girl, you just as pretty as you want to be.
Thank you.
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Now, you look pretty professional in that video. How often do you get asked to sing at weddings?
Well, I don't just sing at weddings.
Okay, we here.
Boy, look at you, little Sky. How you doing?
Good.
Girl, you just as pretty as you want to be.
Thank
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Now, you look pretty professional in that video. How often do you get asked to sing at weddings?
Well, I don't just sing at weddings. I sing at funerals and more.
You saying if only you knew at the funeral?
Well, no. I sang Take Me to the King at one wedding.
Oh, okay. I was finna say. Boy, look at you, little Sky. How you doing?
Good.
Girl, you just as pretty as you want to be.
Thank
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Now, you look pretty professional in that video. How often do you get asked to sing at weddings?
Well, I don't just sing at weddings. I sing at funerals and more.
You saying if only you knew at the funeral?
Well, no. I sang Take Me to the King at one wedding.
Oh, okay. I was finna say,
And-
if you laying there dead and somebody starts saying,
I like to be...
if only you knew. I'm sorry.
I like to be there during people's times of sorrow and times of joy.
What type of music do you typically like to sing?
I like old school music. People who sing about love and gospel and more. I love artists like Tina Marie, Prince,
Yeah.
Anita Baker,
Yeah.
and especially Miss Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, especially Miss Patty. What do you want to be when you're older?
I don't want to wait until I'm older to become what I want to be. And I want to be a diva. And
Boy, look at you, little Sky. How you doing?
good.
Girl, you just as pretty as you want to be.
Thank
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Now, you look pretty professional in that video. How often do you get asked to sing at weddings?
Well, I don't just sing at weddings. I sing at funerals and more.
You saying if only you knew at the funeral?
Well, no. I sang Take Me to the King at one wedding.
Oh, okay. I was finna say,
And-
if you laying there dead and somebody starts saying,
I like to be...
if only you knew. I'm sorry.
I like to be there during people's times of sorrow and times of joy.
What type of music do you typically like to sing?
I like old school music. People who sing about love and gospel and more. I love artists like Tina Marie, Prince,
Yeah.
Anita Baker,
Yeah.
and especially Miss Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, especially Miss Patty. What do you want to be when you're older?
I don't want to wait until I'm older to become what I want to be. And I want to be a diva and an entertainer. And an entertainer is somebody who acts, sings, dances, and more. I make music and publish it. I want it to last for generations and generations and generations. Just like Miss Patti LaBelle.
It looks like you're on your way. You're doing really well. So you're going to perform a song for us today. What is it?
If Only You Knew by Miss Patti LaBelle.
Well, performing If Only You Knew by the legendary Patti LaBelle, accompanied by award-winning record producer and musician, my buddy Rob Lewis. Give it up for Sky Turner.
Either the other women I don't know.
How can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. It's been a real horrible time here. Our Liberian story stay the same. This is why I think women should stand up. Should stand up. Should stand up. So tonight we are on Lake Teleh, and this show is called at Lake Teleh. Lake Teleh is the only man-made lake in Liberia. It's located in Senegal and Limba County. Just so we all know, this is the very first edition of at Lake Teleh. So let me see if Sis Salome is hearing us. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, great. This is a wonderful time. And the power of a woman
Powerful how men are on the show.
on the show. So tonight is gonna be
Hey, it's a
all
pleasure.
you are. You
Yeah,
are. So let me do this. Let me take this quick break with this little girl who is very inspiring. And we love to do this whenever we see women. That
I'm trying to
means,
get Loretta actually.
yeah, they will just come on because time is man's enemy in this game. So let's take this quick break right here.
Boy, look
And
at
then
you,
we'll
little
come
Sky.
back.
How you doing?
Good.
Girl, you just as pretty as you want to be.
Thank you.
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Now, you look pretty professional in that video. How often do you get asked to sing at weddings?
Well, I don't just sing at weddings. I sing at funerals and more.
You sang If Only You Knew at the funeral?
Well, no. I sang Take Me to the King at one wedding.
Oh, okay. I was finna say,
And,
if you laying there dead and somebody starts saying,
I like to be...
if only you knew. I'm sorry.
I like to be there during people's times of sorrow and times of joy.
What type of music do you typically like?
Like to be at a place in time of sorrow and in time of joy. So we're going to moderate this show tonight, and when it is your time and we call on you, then of course you're going to be able to speak. Never mind. Sometimes there are a lot of technical problems on our side. So we're going to be showing you just from our end this beautiful manimba, because what we are about to discuss tonight is heavily about Limba County, about the upcoming senatorial by-elections. So let's share this video as we are on here. Let's take this short break as well from Patrick Lelumba, and then we all get adjusted. Then we come back and we will start the ball rolling. And this is the program called At Lake Teleh. At Lake Teleh is a 1-hour radio and television show, but tonight the radio version is not on because there's a heavy downpour of rain in Nimba, and to save out the equipment, the guys are off for safety. So let's take this break real quick. And then there are two things we've done. We play a nice video of a little girl. And then we're going to play Patrick Lumumba. There is a message. And that message may resonate with other people. Let's take this break.
You know, as I talk about African unity, China refuses to get out of my mind. And I hope I'm wrong. But the Chinese know that we are disunited. And they know that in our disunited state we can be manipulated. And they are in the process of manipulating us. So today, there is not a single African country in which the Chinese have not built a stadium. They think we love stadia. There is not a single African country in which they are not building some roads. The Chinese are capable of delivering three types of qualities of the things they do. Quality number one, they take to the United States of America and Europe. Quality number two, they take to their fellow Asian countries, including India. Quality number three, which is at the very bottom, they dump in Africa, and the Africans consume them gleefully. And it's because of our disunity, we are incapable of speaking with one voice. You know, many times when I look at Ghana, the Ghanaian president, whom I respect, is invited to Beijing to negotiate with Beijing, as indeed the Kenyan president would be, and the Burundi president, to negotiate with Beijing on a bilateral basis. And when they invite African leaders, they humor them, complete with guards of honor and 21 gun salutes, so that they think that they are equal. But the Ghanaian economy's GDP is possibly 1/3 of the GDP of the city of Beijing. The Burundian economy is only $2 billion United States dollars, which is the same amount that an American professional boxer earns in 1 year. The economy of Benin is smaller than Coca-Cola's advertising budget for 1 year. In other words, African economies are Mickey Mouse economies which cannot compete. And because we are disunited, we are incapable of moving as one unit. The European Union wants to have what they call bilateral negotiations with Benin. The European Union's combined economy, perhaps the largest market in the world today, is something in the neighborhood of 14 trillion United States dollars if you combine the European Union economy, and you have bilateral negotiations with Benin. That is small.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to take it down, and then we're going to start first of all with Hawa. Though we know Hawa on this platform, Hawa has been here multiple times, raised funds, empowering people, and love that. But we're gonna give time for her to introduce herself here tonight. Hawa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, my teammates. Thank you. Thank you for always opening this platform to all of us, not just to the people of NIMA, but for Liberia as a whole. I've worked with you on several projects, raising money for the John Yomi Foundation through this media, NIMA D9 TV. I want to thank you for the great working relationship that we have gathered together with another separate team, and also for the people of NIMA. My name is Hawa Metzger. We run the Lady Justice Center of Liberia platform, an activist, a social justice Pan-Africanist, a Liberian all the way from Grand Cape County, by the way, of Bomi County But I still got people and children in Lima County that I also support and take care of them as orphans as well. My personal life, I also work at a school there as a social worker as well, investing in children, social welfare and making sure that they're safe in school. So besides being an activist for Liberia, I also do this on a professional side. So I'm glad to be here and I'm honored to be here to stand with a woman of substance from Liberia, Madam Edith Gonglowe.
Hey, that's
Hey,
it on the show tonight. And that voice is not strange on this platform. And we're going to
yeah,
go to Abigail Dual, who's going to properly introduce herself. Welcome, welcome, Abigail.
Thank you. Okay, is my mic on? Thank you. What's your name?
Edmond, I'm Edmond.
man.
Hi, Edmond. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure being on the show and my first time. My name is Abigail Dua, and I don't know, should I say, I used to be a broadcast
Journalist.
journalist,
Oh,
and that
You
was,
are a broadcast journalist.
I
Oh,
know. I have transitioned to another career, but I think I still hold on to that. And I did journalism for almost 17 to 18 years, and worked for top media institutions, did started at ELBC on the radio, and then Truth FM, where I worked for almost 9 to 10 years before coming to the US. So now I went to school, and then I got my degree in human services with emphasis in drugs and alcohol addiction counseling. So now I am a counselor for drugs and alcohol abuse.
Wow, what
And
a beautiful name.
wow.
good job.
thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Abigail,
Mhm.
you are not too strange to us here tonight, except that our Liberia situation is so sad, and that's why you are not seeing us, and we'll just show you my number. But want to say welcome, welcome again. This is Nimba D9 TV, and we are here tonight. So we want to say welcome as we move forward. And now we're going to go to Salome for her to introduce herself. Mistress Goffin, it's over to you.
Hello, 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 hello to Hawa. I am so excited to be on this platform with Hawa. I have followed you.
Mm.
I know how your job is so amazing. I mean, I cannot explain, how I appreciate you, what you do every day in this America to put in time to do this kind of job that you're doing. I am so excited to be with you on this platform. Abigail, my longtime daughter, and a professional colleague from Liberia. I am happy to also meet you here. And Emo Bawi, my own partner from way behind the line. Thank you for hosting me. Also, my name is Salome Gonglo Gofen. And I have to be upfront. Let me
We
just
hope
say
we
I'm a
okay.
sister to Edith Gonglo Way. I'm a proud sister of Edith Gonglo Way, a GM sister. And I am also a woman of social justice, and I stand for women rights. I've heard and work with women institution in Liberia. I work to promote the rights and the voices of women in Liberia. I work to support women to access justice in Liberia before coming to this place. I work with Wongoso at the national level. I work with the NGO Coalition at the national level as well. I am a signatory to the advisory committee that gave birth to the organization today that we call the Liberia Civil Society Organization. So I am here today to talk to the women of Liberia, to talk to the people of Nimba County, to see reason to support the female candidate, the lone female candidate in this race. And Emma and the people of District 9 TV, thank you for having us.
Thank you, Cecilia.
Thank you.
And how I never say that too. So I'm glad to for all the work you have been doing and continue doing it. And I like how you champion the issues of women. And, you know, we just can thank you guys enough. Thank you.
Thank you guys as well. Without women like you, I can't stand. So I need women like you
Yeah,
by my side. Thank you so much. It's
you
an
are
honor to be
welcome.
with you guys. Yes. Thank you for laying the imprint, says Salome. Thank you for laying the pathway for women
Yeah,
like me. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we are here.
Where's our boss?
Hello, Edmond. Did you drop from your own platform? You want us to start sharing? Oh my God! Like, what's
Why
going
we
on?
Says Loretta said we should please put her on. I don't know.
I don't
The
know
link.
how we're going to do it. Oh my God!
We
I
send a
don't
link.
know.
We send a link. Is she in
I
the
sent
chat room?
her the link, but she need to copy and put it in her WhatsApp because you can't join. It's difficult to join from a messenger
Yeah.
Yeah, she can also put it in her search, in her Google search, and it will bring her up too.
and on Google search, right?
Yeah, just copy the link and post it in there.
Okay, let me go. Let me go tell her quick
She's
and
saying
come
that
back.
she can't join. Yeah.
You lost it?
I
No.
don't know where our boss is. Let me see if I can message him.
I'm organizing a Easter egg hunt in my yard. So,
Oh, okay. It's all right.
yeah, the kids they're playing and having the hunting egg.
Well, I'm so proud though. We have a female journalist on here. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you, too. You're welcome.
I don't know where Edmond is though. Edmond is a host though.
Maybe we can wait on him.
Yeah, I just messaged him for him to come on. There he go. He coming. He says it's raining heavy.
Yeah, so never mind. Can you all hear me now, please?
Yes.
This is really disturbing from Africa. Oh, Liberia. Oh, Liberia will always do this to her. Wow, that's why we need some of you. Well, I believe that Salome has just introduced herself. And is she there or she's not hearing us?
She trying to bring somebody else on.
Okay, so we're just going to remove her and then we'll start the ball rolling with you, Hawa. Well, Hawa,
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm trying to fix myself. Oh man, the internet is bad. Nima today. Oh,
this
Nima.
weather, this weather, this weather, this
The internet is bad. Oh,
weather.
Nima, don't do it to us. Oh. Is it better there? Nima, don't do it to us. Oh, Nima. Edmond, you can hear us? Says Abigail, you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wow, it's really challenging tonight for the very first time. The weather is bad. The internet is so bad. We're switching between internet between whatever internet we are switching between. But so however, we're coming back to you
Okay.
for us to get this whole important conversation started. But can you hear us, Hawa?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. So well, um, as we may all be aware, the senatorial election, Bass senatorial election, is heating up in Nimba, and we have a lone female candidate. She's nobody else but Madam Ida Gonglo Ware, who's also contesting against wonderful sons of Nimba. But we are here tonight, and we are discussing a very important topic that has to do with gender sensitivity and the role played by gender, I mean the female in terms of our political arrangement. And it's key because a lot of time women are being bullied, women are sometimes marginalized and all of that. And we Africans, we are just trying to now pick up, you know, and then start to run with gender equity. Tonight we're going to be asking you, all of you, taking time off just to have this conversation that our people who will be watching later on will be able to get along. Yes, this Loretta, the internet is bad. It's extremely bad. But we are managing. So how about we're gonna come back to you? What does gender mean and what it matters in the political space of our country, for example, especially taking into consideration Nimba County. When we talk about gender equity, what does it mean to the Nimba politics as it relates to what's going on right now? We'll take some time off and listen to you, and when others come on, let's say Talomi and the rest of them, and we're going to go around and come back and then brainstorm and move forward. So it's over to you, Howard.
Yes, thank you, Edmond. That's a great question about what does gender equity means. I mean, we can see it right in our Liberian overall nationalistic issues on the limitations of women who are serving in public areas. But specifically in Nimado, what does gender equity means? It means a equal balance of also people of the opposite sex that may not be the normal leaders in society that can have a balanced conversation, recognizing that individuals may have different needs and circumstances, right? But there are different opportunities for that gender to be able to place that at the table for that specific reasons. Gender equity also aims for equal treatment. Gender equity also focuses on ensuring that everyone has that need to succeed in every aspect of their nation, recognizing that different individuals may require different approaches to achieve fairness. And that's what we need, a balanced proportion, because right now we on a nationalistic level in the House of Senate, there's only two women that have been there in just 2 years. A new senator just came to the forefront, Madam Daba Vabla, who is also my own DNA. Just she's not even 2 years yet in the House of Senate. So, and you see the balance of the unproportioned aspects of women in leadership. It means so much things. It means to have some people at the table that may not look like the other sex that is ruling and leading always in society. To also have equal fairness of the law, that women, that they both genders will be at the table.
Great.
I think you're muted.
Who are? Are
No,
you hearing me?
no, Edmond. I think Edmond is,
Yeah, I don't see Emma.
yeah.
The weather is so bad. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wow. This is so challenging. But
It's
I don't
not
know
good.
if the viewers still see us.
Yes, they can see us because I'm watching
Uh,
it from my other device.
oh, okay.
Yes.
But we don't have we don't have a host.
It says Loretta in Liberia.
Yeah, she's in Liberia.
Okay. Oh, she got
Liberia
to
is
come on.
the yeah, she's the director for Rescue Women Liberia.
Oh, she got to come on.
Yeah, I really want. She got on the ground information.
Is
I
there
really
any way we
want
can
to.
bring her on Messenger?
Yeah, she been trying on Messenger, but I don't know why. I mean, she really she really want to come on.
Oh, she have to come
Yeah,
on.
she want to come on, but I really want us to come on. But that's why I just keep going back and coming in because
All she got to do just copy the link that you send her, and she go to her search button and drop that link in there. It will bring her on. Oh, he said the internet is bad tonight, and can we do the show tomorrow, please? Edmond just message you. Says Abigail, you there? Says Abigail, are you there? Thank you for watching from Coca-Cola Factory. We're waiting for the host. He says it's raining a lot in Nima County. The rain is really bad. So we're waiting for our host, Mr. Edmond there. I've came on the show many times though. And I've been a guest on this show many times where I raised money here. Yeah, and we never had this problem. Or what's going on now with rain? uh our candidate is at the forefront. Nobody must spoil anything else and blame it on the rain. Yes, man. What's going on here? We need gender. Edmond, woman take over or what? Women taking over now. Woman take over the show or what? Uh, Everything woman do, it can be in order. It can be in structure. Yes. Woman take over Nima Dina TV now. Oh, we got our women on the ground. They are trying to come on the show. They can't come on. The internet's giving them problem. What's going on here? Yeah, this is why we need equity, we need fairness, we need equal opportunity for women. We need women at the table. We want women to make nationalistic decisions. We want women voice to be at the forefront. They cannot be at the back anymore. Nima Dina TV, don't try us. Oh. So anyway, I don't know where is our host, but we are asking you. That's what we came here for. People who look like you, have the same issues and social issues like you, can state your case. Someone can tell the story that they look like you, or they have people that look like you. But you that also experiencing those same things, only you can tell that story. Number 3 is our candidates. We need her at the ballots. We need her to represent the issues and social welfare of women and children. This is historical, and that's why some of us are here today to be panelists on this platform to state the case for our candidate. There's so many reasons why make her different. What sets her apart? Because number 1 is not only gender that set her apart. She's experienced. She have worked in the NEMA race before as a superintendent. She have tangibles that she have delivered in a 1 year forefront. We're setting our candidate now. We're not here for NEMA TV, reading CC business. I thought you dry CC again, reading CC again. The reading CC come here. So a person who have already walked that path, a person who have already know where it is to be in that space, that person who have already served and also have results, that person can do bigger and larger things if they have the opportunity to serve on a larger level. That person who is accessible, not only when they are a leader, but when they are also private citizens, they are still accessible to give you ideas and innovative directions. That person can serve for the people of Nima. That's why we are here today. That was an all-women platform. The only man here that was the host. Yama thing ain't happening here. We not like it, oh. Nima Dina TV, we not like it. Yes. So I don't know where everybody else at, but maybe we'll come back. They just say the weather is very bad from Liberia. We see you, Brunswick Junior, joining all the way from Coca-Cola factory. We are waiting on the host. The host said we might do the show tomorrow because the weather is very bad for him. That's okay. You know, sometimes when powerful women that come to the front, people can be shaky. Anytime you want to come back here, we'll come back on here. That's why I wore red today, because it's our Kennedy color, that reds. Yes, women have a lot to bring to the table from 1822. Men then have been in the forefront. We can see no evidence of implementations. After all the presidents, there only one woman had to stand up to say, I will run for the presidency. Yes, and she didn't complete all what she had to complete. Other women got to carry on that baton to finish the race. So anytime Nima DTV want us here, we'll come back here to say our candidate case. Or we can say it on our platform or anywhere else. Yes, but women must stand with competent women. Women must stand for women who will not succumb. Women must stand with women who will not compromise. Women must stand for women who is qualified and competent. Women must stand for women who will have access to them, and they can also include us in the conversation to make rational decisions for the people. Women must stand for those women. We're not going to relent here. We have a candidate. The only number is number 3 on the ballot. The lone soldier, the only woman among all the sons of Nima. She is the only woman standing. She is the only woman brave to come to the forefront to say, we women will not stay in the back forever. The world is changing. Namibia just had her first female president at 72 years old. Women still have a chance. Women still have a space. We will not stay in the back forever. We will be able to speak our children cases, to go to the forefront to state the case. We are here for our candidate. And number 3 is the only number on the ballots that can state our case, that can resonate with the issues that we have throughout the country and can state the case. I represent my orphans in Nima County. I represent the children that I take care of in Nima County. I represent the victim family in Nima County. I represent them. We will be the last men standing. We will be here. So, guys, I think We might have to end the podcast because the coast is having a terrible connection problem. But you see, one woman still stay here. Even when the other women are having problem, the other woman still get the other women there back. Yes. So now we need women support. We need women who will be able to state so many cases. For example, when you go to promoting inclusive environments, you cannot have one gender what duplicate a society and make rational decisions for that society. When you come to equal rights and opportunities, women can also be at that table to list those rights and inclusiveness of our gender. When you come to fairness in treatment, we need women to be there to also list those issues that limits us in fairness in our society. When we come to addressing historical and social disadvantages, we need women at the table to list those social disadvantages because the men there will not be able to tell our stories more than us. We need Mana Edith Gonglo Ware at the table. Her number is number 3. To support a polling station in Liberia is $125. We got to put aside our differences. We got to come out. You will never see a man going around and asking other men, then, why are you voting for a man? Because that person is a man. Women, we must stop marginalizing our own gender. We must stop putting the stab in the back against our own women. We must stand with our women. We must put aside our differences because history has proved that when women come together, history happens. When women unite, changes happen. When women cry together, and historical changes have been made around the world. When it comes to women like Whitney Mandela, when women stood with her, history was made. Today we are reading historical factors of women that stood because women stood with them. Nobody get to ask us, why are you picking her because she's a woman? Why men love vote for other men? Because the men they can support their friend and man. The men they can stay with their friend and man. When people stood with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in Liberia and made her Africa's first female president, not in Liberia or in Africa, because women stood there and women raised the challenges that they felt like only she could understand and relate to. We have to put aside our differences. We have to start being in a political box. We have to speak on a nationalistic level. We have to be patriotic for our children to the world. When our children are reading the histories of women who have made history, they will know that our mothers, our sisters, our aunties, despite our tribal and connections. You can come from Grand Cape Mount County. You can come from Grand Bassa County like Glennie G. You can come from Cape Mount and Bombing like me. You can still be able to stay with a woman of Nima County because Liberia, everybody involves everybody. And the issues of Nima County as one of the biggest counties in the nation, it affects us directly or indirectly. We must stand. We must stand. We must support people who are doing good things in our country. We must stop going backward and just supporting political and characters. We must just start from that mindset of choosing a party. We must start from that mindset of just tribal things. We must think about Liberia first, country first, Liberia first. This candidate, we have access to her. When this candidate needs directions, we'll be here to give her the directions. When this candidate needs support, we will be here because this candidate has supported victims on our platform. That's why we are here. We know what she can do. When nobody is watching, we know that. We will never put our voice on nobody that we don't believe in. We believe in this candidate. Number one, she will be able to address social issues that affects our gender. Number two, she will be able to do so many things and connect the county together. Because as a woman, we are nurturer. As a woman, we are compassionate. As a woman who is experienced and have done the job before, she will be able to do it. We will not be silent and allow our women who are competent, who can serve, who are professionals to allow them to be in the back. We are sorry for the internet connection. We are sorry for the rain in Nima County, but it's God's nature. We can't control the natural things that God does. But what we can do, then we can make adjustment in our schedules, and we can be back here anytime on Nima D9 TV to state the case for our candidate. And not just for today, but what's going to happen tomorrow when a young girl believes that one woman can stand among 4, 5, 6 men and she can state the case. That girl, tomorrow she goes, she builds her community, she builds her nation, she builds and affects everybody that is around her. That young boy sees that a woman that looks like his mother can stand among 6, 7 men even people in hierarchy in government, and still see the kids. That young boy will see any woman as a value. That young boy will see his wife as a value. He will see his daughter as a value. He will see his sister as a value, and he will see every woman in a different light. We must have balanced proportion. We must have people at the table who can be 5 and 5, and it cannot be equal fairness. You cannot have a democratic nation where you have 3 women only in the House of Senate, and majority of the issues that affect women are the highest victim in Liberia. Women are the highly affected in Liberia. We need women at the table that we trust, that we can make conscious decisions for our people. When a woman is affected, everybody that is around her gets affected. When the mother is not okay, the children in the home is not okay. A trickle down effect. We must stand together, women. We must tie our waist. We must fight for our children. We must fight for our children. And the one that really touched my heart, the orphans, the one who don't have parents, the one who don't have family members. We are their family members. We must stand for them. The marginalized young children who are on drugs, where society have neglected. We are their mothers. We must put mothers in the Senate that will fight for those issues, that will fight for laws to be on the book to protect our children. I am confident that I know that if a child gets killed in Liberia and Madam Edith Gonglo where is at the table, I have access to her. I can console her to push that case forward. She will stand with us because she had done it for victims' mother, like Odell Sherman. She had done it for so many cases. So we are asking you, we can talk all the talk. We must be able to protect the votes. We must be able to stand with our people. We must be united as a people. We must stop that issue here. When you go to Rwanda, you will never hear the people of Rwanda saying that, I'm not from the other place. They will say, I am Rwandan first. The people of Burkina Faso, you can't even hear them talking about trap. They are focused on development. Liberia, we must set an example on the world stage that we are Liberian first. Things have happened in every county in Liberia. Our country needs justice. We need solutions. We need to make an awareness. We got to come together. You got to be from Nima County and know that I am still your sister from Grand Cape County. We must not have separation of hatefulness in our country. We believe, we trust, we are confident. We know that this leader, even if we have to constructively criticize her and give her good advices, she will listen, she will answer the call, she will not be ignoring our quest, and she will not be egotistical because she know our issues is her issue. Our cry is her cry. So I want to thank all of you guys that came today, but because of internet connectivity, we could not go forward. We must stand with our women of Liberia that are professional, that are honest, that are competent, that are experienced. We must stand with them. We got to let go of all the other nonsense. We got to stay together. History has proven that women who stood together, women who were good trouble, women who bulldozed a system, they have made and strategic changes in the world. We must be put on the books of history as well. Liberia deserves a space on the global platform. And we believe that woman like Edith Gonglo Ware is capable. She is confident. She is a mother. She's a wife. She's an activist, but she's also a social welfare employee. I mean that Edith Gonglo is a mandatory person who can report any case anywhere in Liberia. We are confident to stand with her. We are proud and we are honored in this moment to stand with a woman who has championed the cause, a woman who has stayed and stood there with all the other sex there around her, different opposite sex, and she has bulldozed our system. We believe in her work. We trust her competence. We trust her intelligence to serve our people of Nima and the people of Liberia. Thank you to the people of Nima. Thank you to the people of Liberia. Thank you to the Liberian women on the ground. Let's say Loretta. Thanks to all of you guys, women. Let's champion this cause. Let's make history again. We have made history before to elect the first female president in Africa. We are confident that no matter how many 10 men surround Edith Gonglo Ware, she is capable, she is qualified. We must protect our people's votes. To support a polling station in Liberia, in Nima County, is $125 to protect the vote. We have young people on the ground. They are willing. They are energetic. They are patriotic. They are there to serve, to become volunteers. We have to protect them. We have to give them transportation. We got to give them resources. We got to give them training to look for what they got to look for on the ballots, to educate our voters, how to even vote. If our money who can spell their name, when they use their thumbprint, how they got to put their thumbprint in the box. We must champion this cause. We have this opportunity, it's right at our fingertip. We cannot lose this chance. We cannot miss this chance. This is our chance. Women, this is our time. Women of Nima County, this is our time to have a leader at the forefront. A leader we can call at any time, at any moment. She will answer the call. We do not add our voice to anybody we don't believe in. We believe in her. We will hold her accountable. We will speak for the people of Nima. We will tell the stories. We will make her to bring every resource that our people need and their life. We will be on her back. But you have to vote. Number 3 is our candidates. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back when we die and when we can sleep. We are living, there is no sleeping. April 22nd, we will be here to the April 20th, the last minute. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, all of you guys, for watching. Thank you for supporting us. So our supporters, the Lady Justice platform, my sister says Salome and Gofan, and my sister Loretta says Abigail. Thank you, all of you guys, all the women who are in the chat room from all over Liberia, in the diaspora in Liberia, from different counties, different political settings. We say thank you so much for standing with Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware. We believe in her quest. We believe in her vision. We believe in her leadership. We believe in her experience that she have done. We believe, and because we believe, we are going to stand. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Nima D9 TV, my brother Edmond there. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you this year and miss you finally in person. And I'll work for you online, behind the scene. I've never met you. But this year, by God's willing, because we're going to fulfill the promise that God gave us to fulfill for our people of Liberia, with Nima included. By God's grace, we'll see you guys this year again in Liberia. What there last year, we didn't get to meet. This year, we have to meet by fire, by force. Thank you to all our supporters, all the Nima D9 TV supporters and their partners. We say thank you for sharing our awareness. Thank you for trusting our voices. Thank you for having women at the table. Allow us to set our case. Allow a woman to set her case at the House of Senate. We're going to stand with her. We're going to make sure that she ensure all the safety and everything our Liberian people in Nima County deserves. We will support her. We will push her. We will stand with her. We will make corrections with her. We will make advancement with her. We will stand with her. We will make developments with her. Support Edith Gonglo-Ware. She is the only candidate on the ballot, and it's number 3. All you got to do, number 3. And it's not even her. The only woman there, in her. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for this opportunity to be able to share the messages of the importance of balance and gender equity in our country, in Liberia. Thank you. On this Memorial Day of April 12th, the issues of justice and accountability must be also on our mind as we speak on nationalistic issues in Liberia. Justice is our only quest for Liberia. The people of Nima need justice. People of Grand Judah need justice. People of Cape Mountain need justice. We need justice everywhere, but we need leaders who will be able to bring those conversations to the table. Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware have those every ability to state the case of the people of Nima. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.